what's up? It's your boy. I'm back. I did not, in fact, hand my channel over to Forrest. That was an April Fool's joke. I bet you didn't see it coming, because Forrest taking things over for me definitely wasn't an April Fool's joke in my Discord last year. Tee hee. Ha ha hee hee. Yeah, no, that was not, who could have seen that coming? Who could have foreseen? Not me. And I was the one who did it. So the fact that I was surprised, as the guy who did it, should tell you exactly what you need to know about how surprising it was. It was very surprising. Very surprising. Anyways, hello. I'm back. I'm sorry I haven't streamed for like an entire week. I have my reasons. It's fine. I did actually upload videos, so I hope you guys don't miss me too bad. Tee-hee. Anyways, y'all clearly didn't miss me that bad, because I don't even think anybody's here. Guys, prove you're here by saying hi, hello, what's up, Fern? How are you today? Look at my empty chat box over there. Is that so sad? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Just to answer your question that you definitely asked. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Though my hair is getting all up at my grill. Hello, Joseph. Welcome. How are you? Yeah. My headphone cord is, like, once again perpetually tangled. Why? I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just have to suffer for some reason. Again, I don't make the rules. If I made them, I think it'd involve less Fern suffering. Though maybe that's a lie, considering the lore that I've given Fern. Of my own free will, of course. But then again, it's not really me I'm doing it to. But I guess the Fern part of that sentence would be incorrect, but you guys don't know me by any other name. I'm gonna be so honest. Open, transparent VTuber moment here. I kind of wish that I distinguished more between Fern the OC and Fern my persona. And I feel like part of the reason I didn't is because for a long time there was no reason to distinguish the two, because they were exactly the same. But Fern is a self-insert, but Fern is a self-insert of a very specific part of my life that I'm not in anymore. Fern is just late high school, early college me, immortalized, plus lore, etc, etc. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I love that. There's something sweet about that to me. And that's one of the reasons I'm really attached to Fern as a character. However, it's kind of annoying because sometimes I'd be getting confused. I'm confusing myself, and I might be confusing other people too. Because I got a lot of YouTube short TikTok style videos where I use Fern the character to talk about stuff that happens to me IRL. And other videos where I use Fern the character to talk about things that happen to Fern in universe, but not me IRL. And how are you guys supposed to know the difference? There's no distinction made at any point. You just, if it says OC lore on there, you'll know, okay, this is about Fern, not Fern. I can make a visual difference between the two, but it would have to be Fantastic Friends Fern, because I already have VTuber models and those cost me money. My Gacha Life designs do not cost me any money. And then it would just be inconsistent from Fern existing from before now. If I randomly started doing it, would that be confusing? Because I haven't been doing it. But then again, if I started doing it, then at least you have to start somewhere, right? And I think it would be good to have more distinction between us, because we're different people, Fern, how was the Mario Galaxy movie? I really liked it. I've seen many opinions about it online, but I really liked it. And that was how the first one went too, so I guess I'm not that surprised. Honestly, I could go on about it, but it could have been cooler. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the only reason it was a Mario Galaxy movie is because they had Rosalina in it, and Rosalina wasn't even in it that much, which, like, I don't know. I had people, I saw somebody on TikTok like, whoa, why is Star Fox getting more screen time in the movie than Rosalina when it's her movie? But it's kind of like, I don't know, the whole point of the movie is, like, leading up to meeting Rosalina, technically, even though we met her in the first scene. But, you know, you get the idea, right? But, I don't know. Okay, hear me out! This is a huge hear me out. I appreciate that Nintendo, or whoever's writing the plots for I almost said Sonic, God, you can tell I have a hyperstation. For the Mario movies and Mario games, etc. I don't know who does the stories on that. Why do we have to have a damsel in distress? Why does that have to be the plot? I'm glad that they're like, oh, okay, so I see that the people are annoyed at Peach getting captured by Bowser all the time and having to be rescued by Mario. Here's an idea. Instead of Peach being captured, we could capture Luigi and Rosalina, you know, instead of Peach. Because we don't want to capture Peach, so we'll just capture other people. Like, why? Why does somebody have to be captured? Why can't we have a plot without a hostage situation, whatever? Like, that's what I don't get. Does someone need to be captured? Is that mandatory? Is that the only reason that Mario would ever have, like, character motivation? If somebody cares about gets captured, he doesn't care otherwise? Is that the only way that we can have stakes? You know? Like, I'm just saying. Me and my brother have been playing Mario 3D World recently. Super Mario 3D World. I love that game. It's one of my favorite Mario games ever. And like, maybe, probably my favorite multiplayer, at least, like, that style, because, I don't know. I like Mario Party as much as the next guy, but I wouldn't put it on a podium with, like, Mario games, because, I don't know, I like them. And, you know, Mario Kart is peak, obviously. But anyway, I really like Super Mario 3D World. And one of the things that Super Mario 3D World does is it has Peach as a playable character, which is huge, you know? And she's got her own gimmick. You know, everyone has their own gimmick, except for Mario, who's lame. And Rosalina's a playable character in that game, in case you forgot. But you know, the plot of that game involves rescuing fairies. Oh no, we still have to rescue people. It's a mandatory. Fairies that all look suspiciously female. I'm having thoughts. I'm just saying. Like, they're just like, oh yeah, no. We'll make Peach playable, but like, obviously we still have to have a damsel in distress somewhere. Like, okay, but why? Like, genuinely, why? Genuinely. That's what I want to know. That's all. Haven't you played Super Mario 3D Land? No, I haven't. Luigi got captured in that game? I have not played Super Mario 3D Land. I have played Super Mario 3D World. Here's the thing. I have grown up with Mario all my life, unlike Sonic. I don't know crap about Mario. I don't. I at some point I like slowly got pushed into the internet fandom, and I realized I don't know anything about freaking Mario. There's so many games I don't know about. Like, I haven't even heard of them, like, let alone played them. Like, it blows my mind how much Mario stuff I just simply don't know. And I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I'm sure I know a lot about Mario because I grew up playing it. I don't! I don't know anything about Mario! I know more about Sonic, and I've only been into Sonic for a year. I can tell you about games like Sonic CD, which came out like probably before I was born. I actually don't know when it came out, but it was most definitely before I was born. I've watched Sonic X, which is a show that came out like briefly before I was born. Mario though? Bro, I don't know crap about Mario, and Like, Mario Kart was one of the first video games I ever played, if not literally the first video game I ever played. And I don't know crap about Mario. Like, I failed as a Mario fan, I guess, because, like, how did this happen? Like, I don't understand. I need to, now I also have to know all the Mario lore, bro, because I don't know it. I don't know it at all. I'm so behind. Sonic CD for the Sega CD for that failed add-on for Sega's Genesis. You know, the one with Amy and Metal Sonic debut. I could tell you about that game. I did a fair bit of research about that game for the fan fiction I'm writing, cause it has to do with, you know, the fan theory that Metal Sonic is a roboticized version of Sonic, you know, from Bad Future of that game. So, the plot I know mostly, but, bro, I think I might. No, I don't have my Switch games up. I have, like, dude, I got so many Sonic games for my birthday last year, and I literally have only played Sonic X Shadow Generations. I have, like, 3 more, and one of them's a Sonic racing game that's not as cool as Sonic Racing Crossworlds, but, like, you know, one of them has, like, the classic games, though, and I gotta play all of them. I just need to finish, like, I'm gonna finish Sonic X Shadow Generations, because I keep seeing a lot about that game, so I assume it's good. And it also says Sonic X Shadow, which, you know, haha, funny Sonato. What about Knuckles Chaotix for the failed 32X? I know Knuckles Chaotix is a game. I don't know much about it, except that it exists. I do know it exists. But, like, that's the thing. I know that exists. If you said a random Mario game, I wouldn't know it existed. Like, at least I'm aware of the things I don't know when it comes to the Sonic fandom. Like, I'm genuinely just like, you know, I'm not only am I young in terms of, like, the Sonic, so much Sonic stuff happened before I was born, but, like, I've only been into it for a year. Like, obviously I'm gonna be stupid, but I've been to Mario for my whole life and I still don't know anything. I need to do more research. What the heck, bro? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You don't know Mario 64, Mario Sunshine? I do know those. I do know those. Vaguely about them. I know they exist. I literally saw a video about Mario Sunshine on my TikTok, like, today. So I know vaguely more about it than I did this morning. Like, I don't know, bro. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of wild, I can't lie. Kind of crazy. What did I wink about? I don't know. I feel like most of the time when I like something, like, you know those people that when they like something, like, they suddenly begin to know everything about it? I'm not normally like that. That's the thing about my Sonic hyperfixation that's, like, genuinely sets it apart so much from a lot of my other ones. Is, like, it makes me want to know more stuff about it. Normally when I have a hyperfixation, I will literally just stare at the same pictures of the same freaking character, and I'm content. I'm content having a whole board of Charlie Morningstar on Pinterest that's full of, like, duplicate pictures because the people of Pinterest uploaded the same screenshot multiple times and you know, whatever. I can't bother to remember what I've saved or not. And I'm content with that. I'm like, yeah, I don't need to know anything more about this. I'm happy where I am. But no, Sonic is another species, man. I don't know what's up with this hyperfixation. At what point does it become a special interest? Because I think I'm getting there. It's a little more serious. You have to realize, guys, okay? My hyperfixations normally last for about a week to a month. If they last for more than a month, I consider that a long hyperfixation. My Sonic hyperfixation has lasted for a year. And I'm not saying it's been like the only hyperfixation I've had, because I've had like spurts of being interested in other things. But like, in the end, Sonic is still my profile picture on Discord. I used to change what character was my profile picture on Discord like every month, if not every 2 weeks. It's been Sonic for a year. I don't think you understand how significant this is to me. I've never been this committed before. God. Oh my god. Since you have no Mario knowledge, you probably have no knowledge on Nintendo. I mean, I always call myself a fake Zelda fan, because I like Zelda, but I don't know crap about Zelda. The only thing I know about Zelda is, I've played Wind Waker, I've played Breath of the Wild, and I've played Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, and I played Ocarina of Time. I have played Ocarina of Time. Oh, wait, you know something, chat? I actually started playing Wind Waker again this weekend. I played it, like, I think Tuesday, too. Dude, I'm so sad I can't... Wait, chat, I have such a huge drop for you! It completely interrupts what I was about to say. Oh my god, I'm actually kind of excited. Okay, so I don't know if you listened to me yap while I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom or whatever, but I've been saying for a little while that I wanted to buy Breath of the Wild on the Switch, because, I want to stream Breath of the Wild. Guess what? Me and my brother teamed up and we bought Breath of the Wild on the Switch with the DLCs. And so, yeah, you have that oh my god, you have that to look forward to. It's genuinely so exciting. So yeah, anyways, what was I saying before that? Oh yeah, I started playing Wind Waker again. Wind Waker for the GameCube. I have the Wii U version. I don't have a GameCube. I'm too young. The first console I had was a Wii, okay? I'm a Wii baby. So, a Wii baby like W-I-I, not like W-E-E. I'm a Wii baby. When did the GameCube come out? Actually, I'm gonna look it up. GameCube. Confirm you're not a robot. I've never had to confirm I'm not a robot to do a search before. What did I do? Why do they think I'm a robot? No, I'm not! I promise! The Nintendo GameCube is a home video game console developed and marketed by Nintendo. It was released in Japan on September 14, 2001. And America on November 18, 2001. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I wasn't born yet. I was not born in 2001. Oh, no. I was not alive. Now, I don't know when Wind Waker came out, but I was not alive when the GameCube came out. Oh my god. So Wind Waker HD, yeah. Whatever it's called. Dude, my Twitch stream already died. Screw you, Twitch. I was born a year after? Dude. Rare moment where a chat member's older than me. Respect. You're not much older than me, but you are older than me. Respect. I was born in the 2000s. That's as specific as I'm getting about my age on here. I was born in the 2000s, and apparently after 2001. I was born in the 2000s though. So I'm quite young. I consider myself young. The internet would call me unk, but I'd consider myself young. But yeah. So I started playing Wind Waker again. It's been peak. And I don't know, maybe you can tell me. I don't know much about the second save. Because I beat it before, right? I beat it before as a kid. And when I beat it, it unlocked this... It turned my save file gold, and it has like a Triforce symbol next to it. And I don't actually know what that does. But I started that save, and I'm still wearing the blue crawfish, like, sweatshirt, right? I don't have the green, like, clothes of the Hero of Time or whatever it's called. I don't have the funny green hat, is what I'm saying. I'm not bald because I have hair, but I'm hatless. No hat. And I don't know what else is different, because that's the only difference I've noticed. Oh, that, and I've kept a few things. Like my camera? I think that's what it's called. I actually don't... Pictogram? Whatever it's called. The picture thingy. And my hook that I can fish for treasure out of the ocean with. Both of those things I have. I just had by default. Like, I didn't have to get them. Like, I remember originally I had to get both of those things. But I have both of them. I don't know the difference. I don't think the game is any harder, because I'm genuinely sucking booty at it. And I haven't had any problems yet. And I just finished, oh god. No, wait, where are all my frames? Okay, I think my frames are back. What? My freaking KBPS just dropped. I definitely know what KBPS stands for. Wait, is it kilobytes per second? No, of course it's kilobytes per second. What am I thinking? I actually don't know what that means, though. But, sorry for the stream lag. I don't know what else to say. Fern, did you know Philips CD1 Zelda games? Nope. I don't know what that means. My foot fell asleep. Yeah, no, I'm a fake Zelda fan. But I have the Master Sword hanging on my wall, so, like, I can't be that fake, right? Like, I have the spirit. I don't know anything. I'm a little stupid. They should make... Dude, people love to info dump, right? This is the truth. People who love to info dump should get together and make manuals for new fans to things. Because genuinely, I would read the heck out of those. Like, somebody make a textbook that just tells me everything I need to know about Sonic the Hedgehog. I would sit and I would read that like freaking Hermione Granger. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I would read the crap out of that book. Somebody needs to sit down and do it. And, like, obviously you probably can't make any profit off of it because copyright, etc. Like, you don't have to make any profit off of it, though. It's for love. It's for love of the fandom and the thing that you're the fandom of and each other and etc. If you want to get mad at new fans for not knowing things, maybe make the knowledge a bit more accessible, because how am I supposed to know about that one random game that came out before I was born? Like, my bad. Sorry, I didn't know this random character from the Archie comics. I just got here! I just spawned, okay? I'm just saying, it would be fun. It would be cool. Maybe I need to sit down and make a Fantastic Friends manual. I'll sit down, after Fantastic Friends comes out, I'll sit down and I'll write down all the things. And, like, it'll be an official manual, you know? Like, so you don't even have to doubt, like, the canonicity. How canon it is. Because it's coming from me! And I can tell you all the little lore tidbits that you wouldn't even know unless I told you. Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow! Thank you! Thank you for the Twitch follow! I super appreciate it. I need more Twitch follow. I have, not that many. My ears itchy, oh my god. You want an encyclopedia about Mario and Zelda? Well, guess what Dark Horse Comics made those things, and they exist, trust me. Oh, really? I gotta find me one of those. You made Sonic Encyclopedia? I gotta find me some of these encyclopedias. I didn't know that was a thing. Thank you for enlightening me. Stretch. But yeah, I bet you guys wouldn't know that Lunax Carter used to be canon, unless I told you. Like, why would you know that? It was in the formative, like, and I do so many ships and say ships are canon and they not be canon. Like, you can, if I say a ship is canon, take it with a grain of salt, because next week it might not be canon anymore. The show isn't out yet, so there's technically no canon. What's canon is just what I decide is canon today, because I haven't... Once things start getting published, once episodes are coming out, then, and only then will things be canon. Right now, me saying things are canon is just simply... It's just like, this is my current plan. Will it happen? I don't know. I love watching, I love watching long video essays talk about a game or show, even though I do not watch or play. Yeah, no, man. I will sit there at a 3-hour long video essay about a book I've never read and I don't care about. And it's peak. Like, it's so peak. It's so peak. I remember one time I watched like an hour video essay on Clue the movie, and not long ago, Ray was randomly like, "Hey Fern, we're gonna watch Clue the movie," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I've actually seen the movie now, but when I watched the essay, I had not. I knew nothing about it, but now I know lots of things about it, and I've even seen it, so you know. One thing I've noticed is that there's always the other percentage of people that gatekeep the fandom and make it seem less welcoming, like throwing terms like posers. I hate that so bad. I don't understand why fandom culture is so toxic. I always hear people be like, "Oh yeah, no, the Sonic fandom's really toxic," or like, I don't know, the Hazbin Hotel fandom's really toxic. Like, whatever bro, I'm sure some fandoms are worse than others, but in general, fandom spaces are just really toxic. And I think it just really comes down to, like, the kind of people that end up in them. Like, no matter what it's for, but just, like, the kind of people that are there, you know? And I don't know why. It's a social phenomenon that I wish I understood, because I don't. Because, like, you know me, for example. I am a person who'd be chilling with the ships, you know? I'm a huge shipper. I'm a multi-shipper. I don't know why anyone wouldn't be a multi-shipper, but you know, that's beside the point. You do you, I guess. I'm not about to go hate on the ship because I don't like it, because that's just unnecessary and rude. However, God, people don't know how to handle ships. I don't know why. Like, why are you so upset at seeing a ship you don't like? Like, why are you acting like you've been traumatized? Like, you're fine. It's fine. It's literally just don't engage with it, and you won't get any more on your feed. I mean, you might if it's really popular and you can't escape it. I know that feeling. I've had chips like that, you know? You just, like, you know, whatever. Like, even when I was, like, toxic, homophobic little me who hated ships that weren't canon, etc., I wasn't hating on people. Like, verbally, I wasn't commenting on fan art like, "Ugh, this is disgusting, cause blah 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 blah." Like, I wasn't like that to other people. I kind of was mentally like that, and like, screw me for that, frankly. I was a toxic little high schooler, okay? But let me tell you, I don't understand. Clue the movie based on the board game? Yeah. Gotta go, I'll be back after work. Oh, okay, bye. I don't know if I'll still be here after you're doing works. I don't know how long you work for, but I work for 8 hours, and I'm not going to be here 8 hours from now, because I have to work tomorrow, and I work for 8 hours. Funny stuff. But yeah. I don't know. It's so weird. And, like, you'll have something like, we're in the Sonic fandom, right? I actually saw the Super Mario Galaxy movie last week. It was, I liked it. But anyway, what was I just saying? Before I got distracted by Super Mario Galaxy movie. Oh yeah, you'll have a phenomenon like Like the Sonic 3 movie, where you get a lot of new fans from the Sonic 3 movie, and then people will be like, oh, you fans are just coming from the Sonic 3 movie. You're not real fans. Like, yes, I am. Just because I'm a little baby fan doesn't mean I'm not a real fan. Just because I don't know everything there is to know about Sonic's 14 millionth quill on the back of his back spines or whatever, that doesn't mean that I don't love him. You don't get to tell me what I like, and you don't get to tell me how I feel, and I don't have to know everything about something to be a fan. Casual fans are valid, okay? Like, genuinely, new fans are valid, casual fans are valid, whatever. Like, I don't even know, man. Hi, lurking in Where is Forest? What do you mean, Where is Forest? This is my channel. What kind of job you got, Fern? I work with toddlers. That's my job. I work with toddlers at Montessori school. I'm an assistant teacher. Yay! That's what I do. But anyways, I don't know. It's just what happens for some reason, and it's just hard because, like, I don't think there's anything that we can do about it, because it's just like the type of people that end up in fandoms are like that. Like, I'm just in a group of the wrong kind of people, I guess. Cause, like, I don't know, I've been like that, but I grew out of it, you know. I was a stupid young person, you know. And maybe these other people will grow out of it, but maybe they won't. You never know. I grew out of a lot of things people don't grow out of. People need to normalize being a casual fan and not knowing every single thing about a game or show. The term poser should have not been created in the first place. I hate the term poser. I think that, like, posers are a thing, but, like, the word's thrown around so much that, like, it's stupid. You know, I do think that there are definitely people that like, try to write off the popularity of something or whatever, and they don't actually care about it. But, like, who cares? Like, genuinely, it's not a crime. Does it feel to learn Sonic has been going on for 35 years, Fern? I mean, I knew that. It's not, I knew who Sonic was. Like, I know he's been around for forever. I knew it was his 34th anniversary last year. Like, I don't know what Sega console my dad had. My dad had the Sega console, and I remember playing it as a kid with my brother. And I think the Sonic game we played was Sonic 2, but I could be very wrong. All I remember is my brother was Sonic and I was Tails. And it was like, you know, 8-bit. It was an old, you know, pixely one. And I think it was Sonic 2, because I remember with my ex one time we sat down and we were playing a bunch of random, like, there's this website that you can play, like, the classic Sonic games on, and we were playing a bunch of random ones. And one of the ones we played was Sonic 2, because it had the multiplayer, like, split screen option, like, where you raced each other. And that felt very familiar, so it might have been Sonic 2. I don't actually know what game it was, though. But that was my first experience with Sonic, and it's probably part of the reason I didn't like Sonic as a kid, because my brother was always like, oh my god, you keep dying, or you're so slow, or whatever, and I'm like, oh. Dude, I want to play Sonic games multiplayer, but it's just, I don't think that it's meant. I mean, split screen works, but, like, I don't think it's meant, bro. I don't think it's meant to be. Oh shoot, what's that game called? There's a Sonic game that my brother got on the Switch. Oh, what's it called? I'm blanking. But it's multiplayer. And you, like, it's multiplayer, like, 2D platformer, right? And you get to be the other characters. I don't know. I forgot the name. Hold on, let me Google this real quick. I want to make sure I get it right. I don't want to say the wrong name. Yeah, Sonic Superstars. Okay. I thought that was right, but I was like, that sounds like a Kirby game. Okay, so Sonic Superstars. It was hard. It was rough. It was rough. I did not like the multiplayer and that, like the way they handled the multiplayer in that game was rough. Because way too often, he'd be doing great, and I would fall off the edge like the dummy I am, and it would give me the screen. And we'd die. When we could have, I don't know, not died. It's just hard for a Sonic game, I feel like. It's like with Mario, people running ahead is like a problem, you know? Like that happens. That's a historical problem that me and my siblings have had with each other on Super Mario Bros. Games, is people will just keep running ahead and people will get lagged behind and put in bubbles, you know? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But, basically, at least you're not going Sonic speed. It could be worse, okay? But anyways. Where was I? Yeah. See, I've consumed so much Sonic videos and info over time, but I barely know anything. I know the niche characters like Chaos and Kitsunemi and Surge. I mean, I wouldn't call those that niche, but they're more niche. They're not like the popular ones. But they're not those random Archie characters that I don't know about. Fern, have you ever played or thought of playing Legend Hidden Gem of My Horse Prince? I've never heard of that in my life. I love putting my friends in bubbles, and when I go into a bubble, I avoid getting popped. Yeah, as I said, I've been playing 3D World with my we actually got my sister to play last weekend, which is crazy. I can't remember the last time. We got her to play something. It was so peak. It's so peak, let me tell you. It's funny. My sister loves to be Rosalina. And that's like, I've seen so many Rosalina fans recently, and I'm just like, I just can't be a Rosalina fan, because in my mind, like, that's my sister. Like, not Rosalina's my sister, but like, the Rosalina fan is my sister. You know? Like, in a character select sort of situation, if my sister's always playing Rosalina in Mario Kart, I can't play Rosalina in Mario Kart. It's that simple. Like, that's just her character. You know? I'm hands off on the situation. I'm Toad. I have been Toad for a long time, and I will always be Toad, probably. There's just something, I don't know what to tell you guys. I just am Toad. You know, like, I love Toad. Like, I'm just Toad. But anyway, since Rosalina isn't available, so my brother's Peach, and my sister plays Toad, even though I'm supposed to be Toad. So I was Luigi for that one. And then my dad came in at one. We played with my dad. Oh my god. I can't remember the last time I got to play video games with my dad. It was so peak. Oh, it was so peak. Dude, my dad was Mario. I kept making my brother jokes about my dad. It was so funny. Oh man. We're just gonna disregard all the Mario and Peach jokes I made to my brother about Mario before my dad showed up, because it was before. Oh my god. I'm so sad Rosalina's useless in Smash. She could have been so much more. Yeah, no, I tried to love Rosalina in Smash, but she's garbage. Like, I'm sorry. When do we get Toad in Super Smash Bros? The only Toad in Super Smash Bros is the Toad that throws up in Peach and Daisy. God, phrasing for an N, Peach and Daisy? I don't know how else to explain that. Like, you know, Peach and Daisy have a Toad that throws up as a counter, which I don't know why. When has a Toad thrown up as a counter? But then again, I said I don't know anything about Mario, so maybe there's more lore to that than I understand. Sing Last Surprise from Persona as Toad. I don't know how to sing that as me. Oh man. Also, hi Moon. Sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier. I was too busy yapping about whatever I was yapping about. I forgot. Oh yeah. It's because I'm just Toad. I just am. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Toad is me. I am Toad. And it's not even like a specific Toad either. It's just whatever Toad's available. I feel like in the Wii and the Wii U also, can't forget the Wii U, not Smash Bros, Super Mario Bros. Because in those, Peach wasn't playable, right? So you have Mario, Luigi, Toad, so you have Blue Toad and Yellow Toad. I think my sister was Yellow Toad, because yellow was my sister's favorite color, so I was probably Blue Toad. I'd probably just been Blue Toad. And then Yellow Toad isn't in 3D World, which I think is a travesty, but fair enough. Why did they choose Blue Toad over Yellow Toad? I don't know, but I mean, if I'm Blue Toad, I'm not complaining. And you know what I realized, guys? So, like I said, in Super Mario 3D World, every character, except Mario, because he's lame, all around type, whatever that means, every character has their little gimmick, right? Peach floats a little, Luigi jumps high, Toad is fast. Blue Toad is fast. Do you know of anybody else who is blue and goes fast? Because I do. Oh boy, do I! I got him hanging on my wall right there next to Shadow, and also Shadow, and Hatsune Miku in Rouge. Don't ask me why Hatsune Miku's there. Hatsune Miku's one of my favorite Sonic characters. Hello, JR. Welcome. What's up? So mad Daisy is Peach's animation slapped onto Daisy because they're each so different from each other, and not highlighting that is criminal. I hate that so bad. I hate when they do that in general. There's way too many characters that are like that in Smash Bros. Like, why do you have a whole nother character just to have the same moveset with different stats? Like, what's the freaking point? Why? Why add Daisy if she's just a Peach statted or whatever? You know, we got Rosalina with custom attacks, which granted aren't very good. Luigi and Mario are different. Why aren't Peach and Daisy different? Huh? Why are we doing this crap? Why do we have to have 3 different links? I say that as a Toon Link main, by the way, so like... I'm the problem there, but geez. I mean, at least there used to be 2, now there's 3. I mean, Blue and Yellow Toad is a new Super Mario Bros. Wii and Wii U. I mean, that's kind of what I said, but yeah. Low-key, Rosalina isn't my favorite, she's my main. I don't know. I don't know. I love Toad. Toad is just, he, what's happening? What's it? I just reached my step goal. I'm literally sitting in my chair. How did I reach my step? Like, okay, thank you, Fitbit. Toad is just, he represents this energy. That's just me. Like, you know, he's just a wee lad. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy with a really funny voice. Let's go! You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Excuse me, Fern, you have beef with Daisy? Oh, yeah. I do have beef with Daisy and, frickin' that one... frickin' Mario Party. Toad gives little guy vibes? Exactly. That's why it's me, because I'm the little guy. And I don't know, Toads are also giving that androgynous in the sense that, you know, if they all seem like they're guys, then they're androgynous somehow. Except that one token girl, Toadette. What's the Toadette lore? Like, I'm actually so confused on the Toadette lore. Cause, like, that whole Peachette thing, Cause okay, so I have the Wii U version of the Super Mario Bros. Wii U. When Ray came over to my house and we played on their Switch, we played their Switch, like, updated version of the game. And Toadette is a playable character in that game, which is not true in my version of the game. And when you're Toadette, you get a suit that turns you into Peachette. What is the lore? What is the lore? Somebody tell me, because I don't know. Somebody inform me. Also, can we talk about the fact that, you know, we have Bowsette and, like, Booette or whatever. Why are we adding et at the end? If they look like Peach. Okay? Because what is Peachette? Peachette is a Toadette that looks like Peach. The et at the end is for Toadette. The Peach at the beginning is for the Peach part. So why is Bowsette?
What does the fox say?
Why is Bowsette freaking Peach Bowser? It should be Toadette Bowser, no? Or am I just, like, incompetent? Like, I'm so confused. Like, why does it work like that? Fern, why do I see two Barbie dolls kissing? Because the ship is peak, okay? Trust. Well, you gotta watch the video to understand. I don't even know they merged Daisy with Bowser and Daisy with Toadette too. They merged Daisy? What am I missing? I meant Peach. Oh, okay. Yeah. Peach, yeah, Peach I get. You have a fair point, actually. Thank you! Because this has bothered me ever since I noticed. Like, you know, I love Bowsette as much as the next guy, but why is it Bowsette and not Peacher? Okay, now I know why it's Bowsette, because what the heck is Peacher? Wait, no. Peacher or what? Beach! Beach. Okay, what is... surely Peach and Bowser's a ship. What's the Bowser Peach ship name? Because I just tried to make two, essentially, and they both sounded horrible. Explain it to me. Ed is a female termination and... Termination? I don't think that's the right word. In French, by the way. I know that. That's why it's Toadette, because it's girl Toad. But, like... Why Bowsette is specifically Peach, then? And not just female like, you know, like, because it specifically seems to have something to do with the suit that Toadette gets that makes her look like Peach, you know? Like, I think essentially, maybe I'm wrong about the Bowsette lore. I can't believe I'm here talking about the Bowsette lore. Maybe I'm wrong, but is it not that Bowser gets the suit, or am I tripping? It's possible I've completely misunderstood the point. It's entirely possible I've misunderstood the point. I'm sorry, Peach is in another castle. Na, 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 na. I love that song. Sorry, I had to mention it while we were talking about while we're on the topic, I have to mention the song, because it's big, okay? I don't know what even else to say. Bowser? Is that actually it? Or are you just saying words? Please tell me it's not Powser. I mean, Peacher is quite the choice, so that might just be why. Peacher. Oh yeah, man, I'm a real simp for Peacher. It's actually it. Dang. Bowser. That's crazy. That's a crazy name. Y'all, like, kinda unrelated to the conversation, I'm giving y'all full power over my ships, by the way. In terms of ship names. I haven't named any of my ships. I just call it FernX Luna. What FernX Luna is called is completely up to you guys. I want to see what happens. I'm not gonna name the ships. That's not my job as the creator. I'm going to let you guys do it. Just so you know. Just from here on out, keep it in mind. Every time you see a new ship, just think to yourself, what should it be named? And it might just be the name that goes down in history when Fantastic Friends inevitably blows up and becomes really popular and everyone loves me, because that's definitely what's going to happen when the show comes out, which it definitely will. Oh, I need to work on it. Okay, real talk. I've been stuck writing the same fanfiction since October. I think I'm actually going to finish it soon, though, and I'm thinking, when I do, I'll spend the time I used to spend writing the fanfiction to finally work on the Fantastic Friends. Like, it's so bad. I actually have the Discord server, like, entirely ready to accept voice actor applications. I want to finalize the script for episode 1 first, and I haven't done it, and I need to do that. I'm really insecure about editing, because I don't know when to say it's finished. I've never finished anything before. Like, not really. I mean, I finished some things, but normally it's just after the first draft, you know? Like, I just write a first draft, I'm like, yeah, that's good enough, and I go with it. Because if I start editing, I'll never stop editing, because I'll never be satisfied. And I'll never, like, how do you know when you have the finished product? When do you know to stop editing? How do you know that this thing that you took out wasn't actually good and you just ruined it? Like, how do I know? How do I get into the mindset that I was in when I wrote it? Because I'm out of the hyper-focus now, because it's, like, literally been a year since I wrote it. And, like, even if it had only been a week since I wrote it, I'm still out of the hyper-focus. Even if it had only been an hour since I wrote it, I'm still out of the hyper-focus, because I got up and I did something else. So at that point, how can I get back into the mind that I was in when I wrote the first draft? So, like, I might as well just publish the first draft. But that's lame, because it could be better. I just have to sit down and edit it, but I don't know how to do that, because I've never done it before, because normally I just publish the first draft! Do you see my problem? Oh, no. Luna from Helluva Boss? You did not just say that to me. No! Luna! Wait, hold on. Let me pull up an image. Okay, jeez. Hold on. Pictures. Let's see reference. There we go. This is Luna! This is Luna! She's my OC! See? This is Luna! Spelled L-U-N-A. Not L-O-O-N-A. Completely unrelated to Luna from Helluva Boss. Also, I can't say she's completely unrelated to Luna from My Little Pony, because that's kind of where she got her name. But mostly unrelated to Luna from My Little Pony. Yeah. That's my girlfriend right there, okay? And when I say that's my girlfriend, I mean that's Fern's girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend, I'm single. I can make I'm single jokes now, yay. This is how I cope with being single. Been single in 2 years, it's rough, guys. It's not fun, I don't recommend it. Fern plus Luna's Funa, Learn, Len, Farn. Len? Forrest plus Carter? Farter. Man, we gotta come up with something besides farter, I'm sorry. No, I actually like that ship. You can't name it farter. Oh no. I have ship names made up. Hee. Yeah, one of them's farter. Maybe I gave you guys too much freedom. I'll give you a Pringle so you can be single with a Pringle. Oh yay! I have a Pringle! Oh no, I don't have a Pringle anymore, I ate it. Oh. Well, then again, Fern, you said you went through a breakup, then you say you're gender fluid, but at the same time, I don't know to mark you as a dude or a girl. My guy. I'm not. That's the point of being gender fluid. I'm not. I am whatever gender I feel like today. And don't ask me what gender I feel like today, because, I don't know. I had to work today, so I can't be worried about that. Sorry, I looked really scared for a second. I was drinking water. You know, just VTuber things. But what if you gotta go to the bathroom? I go to bathroom 9 3/4. Obviously. You know, like the wall between the men's room and the women's room? Yeah, I run straight into that wall. It definitely takes me to the secret third option bathroom. That should be a thing. High key, that should be a thing. But, you know, it's fine. You know, when I went to Sonic Expo last year, one of the peak things they did is they put pieces of paper over the signs that told you which bathroom was which, and basically they're just like, this one has urinals, this one doesn't. And that was so peak. I was like, wow, that's amazing. It was so peak, bro. And obviously I went in the one without urinals because that one's probably less stinky, but like, so peak. It was so peak. Forrest plus Carter, farter, kern, chorist, forter, crest, cart. I low-key like chorist. Me too. It's, I don't know why, but it reminds me of croissant. It should not, but it does remind me of croissant. Croissant is such a nice word. It's so sad that I don't like croissants. I like everything about croissants except how they taste. They don't taste good to me. I don't like them, but I love them. They're so funny. Like, they're just funny. But, like, I don't like them. What emoji did you just say? Hold on. I gotta pull up Twitch because the chat box decided that those emojis were unrecognizable. I'm looking at Twitch and I'm still confused. Okay. Well. So much for that, I guess. Oh wait, it's the hand heart. Gosh, why did I have to go on my iPad to see the hand heart? I guess it's not on my computer. Hand heart. There you go. That's what it is. For anyone looking at the chat box wondering what Ibis Paint said, they said hand heart. Are you going to finish that croissant? No. I don't know. They're just too fluffy. Like, they taste fluffy. In, like, a bad way. Like, it seems like fluffy would be a good thing, because fluffy's a good quality. But I don't like croissants. Chorus is a pretty ship name. It is. Like, low-key, I vibe with Chorus. I can't lie. You know, fun fact I heard somebody say once, and I don't know how true it is in the shipping fandom, but I heard someone say once that, like, at least traditionally, the person whose name is at the front of the ship name was, like, the person who initiated the relationship or whatever. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of huge. Like, the name order matters? Is that what you're telling me? I'm sorry, bro. I I will always choose the name Sonato over Shadonic, because what the heck is Shadonic? That sounds disgusting. Like, I don't know why. Something about those consonant sounds together I just don't like. Sonato is just so much more pleasing to me, just like phonetically. I'm sorry. Carter starts it if that's true. I mean, that seems canon. Which I actually feel like Forrest would be too scared to even start something first. Valid Forrest take. I like that. Yeah, no, that just seems accurate. Like, it would seem like Carter would be the initiator of that relationship. 100%. So, like, it's just a perfect ship. It's just peak. Pure peak. You can't see my hands, I don't know why. I just made a triangle with my hands to say peak. Like, it's just peak. Dude, I want so bad. I've been wanting to do this stream for so long, but I just feel like you guys aren't familiar enough with my characters for it to make any sense for you guys, or like to appreciate it. So I might just hold off onto it until the show eventually comes out. Which it will allegedly do eventually. But I want to do a ship tier list. I want to sit down and I want to look through all of my characters, put them as a ship, and then rank what I think about the ship. I think it would be peak. I want to do it so bad. But nobody would get it. And like, even without the show coming out, I could tell you guys more about my characters than I do. I need to make more videos. Especially more videos that aren't about Fern or Stella. What was with the Stella obsession, though? I don't know. Luna, Forrest, and Carter need some more screen time. That's all I'm saying. It was so weird because, like, I remember, for my anniversary, I went back and I watched all of my videos, right? In order, chronological order. A lot of my older shorts were with Forrest. Forrest used to get so much screen time, and he just doesn't anymore. Like, I feel like he's had more, like, character lore videos than anybody else, honestly. Like, I've done at least 3 or 4 with him. And I've done, like, what? 2 with Stella? I don't think Carter's got a single one. But high-key, that's just because his story's depressing. Dude, Carter literally just says Shadow Lord, but, like, without the whole being Shadow part. Which, what I mean to say is, his sister got sick and died. Like, bro's got a dead sister, that's it. Like that, straight up, straight down, that's his lore. And her ghost stopped him from offing himself, so there's that too. There you go, that's Carter. I've actually been wanting to do, I think I'm late to the trend, but I'll still do it anyway. You know that trend that's like, I'm starting to forget your face, that trend? I want to do that trend with him and Crystal. His sister's name is Crystal. They both start with C, I don't know why. But her name's Crystal. Want to move, but I have a cat with me? I feel that. I love my cat stare at my Tomodachi. Dude, I'm so excited for Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. I'm so excited that I can't play the demo. Like, I don't want to play the demo because I'm just gonna be sad that the game's not out yet. So I'm not playing the demo. Like, I see so many people playing the demo. I'm not playing the demo, not because I'm not interested, but because I'm too interested to do that to myself, okay? I'm so excited. I'm gonna explode in like 3 different directions, and one of them's N-word, and I'm so excited for it to come out, bro. I'm counting down the days. How many is it? It's the 16th, right? Oh, wait! It's a week from today! Chat, 7 days. 7 days? It's literally a week from today. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, bro. I can't even. Because you know we're making all my characters in there. You know we are. We're making Fur, we're making Luna, we're making Carter, we're making Forrest. We might make Sonic the Hedgehog and like, I don't know. Princess Peach, like whatever I feel like making, okay? It's gonna be made. I'm gonna have Oh my, it's gonna be so peak. It's gonna be so peak. It's gonna be so peak. Ah! I'm so excited. Like, genuinely. I'm excited. I'm tweaking. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be peak. It's gonna be peak. And and it's sad because, like, I was always sad that I didn't get to play Tomodachi Life because I never had a DS. That's my lore. I never had a DS. I've had a Wii and a Wii U and then a Switch. I don't have the Switch 2. And frankly, I don't care that much. Which is sad. I hate being a Nintendo fan. It sucks. Can we talk about that? It sucks to be a Nintendo fan. Because, like, I can't not like it. Like, they keep doing these things. I'm like, oh, how dare you? And then I buy it. Like, eventually I'll probably have a Switch too. I mean, I'm gonna move out probably this year. Guys, I only have like 2 more payments to make on my loan. I think I have 2 months. And I'm debt free. Like, literally, I think it's 2 months. Like, I'm actually gonna explode. That's so cool. I think that's even earlier than I estimated. Like, I literally looked at it before stream because my payment just processed. I literally have like 2 more months. And I'll be like, oh my god. Guys, do you realize how awesome that is? That's so awesome. I can start adulting because I won't have to worry about my student loans anymore because that was my plan. After I graduated, I was gonna work and I was gonna lock into my student debt and I was gonna pay it off as soon as possible so I wouldn't have to worry about that when I start, like, you know, doing my own thing. So I'm gonna be done soon. And I'm gonna start looking for an apartment and all the fun stuff. Here's the thing, chat, about the apartment. Low key, I'm scared. I'm gonna get freaking evicted for screaming in Toad voice at like 10 p.m. at night. Like, I don't want to get evicted for being a streamer. But I also don't want to be a bad streamer for being like oddly tame and quiet. Like, you know, like, am I me if I don't scream in Toad voice every now and then? It's gonna be rough is what I'm saying. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm gonna switch to if my current one breaks. But, like, anyway, all that to say, when I'm moving out, I'm not taking the Switch with me because I don't own it. It's my family Switch. A lot of the games I've been getting recently, like all the Sonic games I got physical copies. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 I have physical copies because, like, I wanted to take them with me. So, like, obviously I have to buy a Switch for them, and I might as well buy a Switch too, you know, while I'm at it, you know, I might as well get a Switch too. So, like, that'll probably be why I get a Switch too. Like, I straight up don't care, though. Like, okay, I'm gonna be so real. Mario Kart World Tour, or whatever it's called. Mario Kart World, whatever it's called. I played it at Sonic Expo, ironically, I know. I played it for the first and only time I've played it still, and I thought it was lame. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was lame on first impression. I saw dude, I see this guy, or girl or other gender, I actually don't know, on TikTok, like, driving on the walls. I think that the game's not lame. I think that maybe I don't know. Maybe I should give it a second look. A second thought, perhaps. Maybe I was too into the hype about Sonic Racing Crossworlds that I didn't consider that they could both be peak. I don't know. All I know is I played it and it felt really slow for some reason. I'm like, yeah, I was driving on 50cc. What else would I be driving on? It was my first time playing the game. And I was with my ex who, like, I don't know, is incompetent at video games. Like, I don't know. It just felt slow, though. And, like, I've played 50cc in Mario Kart a lot, and it never felt slow to me. Like, it felt like a drag. I don't know why. It genuinely, like, felt really boring, which I feel like is not the impression that you should have when playing a game for the first time, is that it's boring. Like, I feel like that's when you should be most excited about it now. And I don't know if it's because I was, like, going into it with a, oh, I'm not gonna like this attitude that I didn't like it, because that'll get you sometimes, you know? If you're like, oh, no, I'm not gonna like that, you probably won't. Just because, like, you know, up here. You couldn't see me gesturing in my head, but I promise I was. Yeah. Friend, can you confirm or not confirm if Carter and Forrest give the vibes that they'll shake hands if they get together at some point? I witnessed this happen IRL, by the way. That seems like something they would do. Low key. Hello, Fern. I like this. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. I don't know what I did, but you're welcome. What's up, bro? How are you? Where was I? Oh yeah, Mario Kart. But yeah, I don't know. So I need to do more research into that game. I feel like I might have been too harsh on it, but like, I don't know. And all the outfits are cute. I like that idea, but like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It felt both overwhelming and underwhelming at the same time. There's so much going on and yet nothing going on. I don't know how else to explain it. But I only played it once, it's true. So, I don't know how much judgment I can pass. I do really like Sonic Racing Crossworlds though, you can't take that away from me. Especially because I bought the physical copy, so when I move out I can take it with me. I want to buy it for Ray so bad, but like, why is it $60? Why is it $60? If you're wondering what I enjoyed the video We Broke Up. It reminded me of my first marriage, which was bad and hard. What do you mean, first marriage? Oh boy. The thing I said about being surprised someone in my chat was slightly older than me. Oh boy. I love Sonic Races, blue, yellow, red, all of them. What? That's not what I meant, little buddy. That's not what I meant. Where was I? Teen Gojo awakened? What are you saying? Also, hi Gojo, what's up? But what are you saying? I didn't comprehend anything you said until you said Ikacha Nebula. I do know what that is. But, like, everything else you said. Wait. Oh, wait. No, I comprehended it just now. Sorry, I saw too many letters that didn't look like they were in English. Era is literally in... I don't know. Yeah, no, I comprehended that. That's pretty cool, man. I mean, not for the shameless plug, but like, yes, for the shameless plug. I do have a Discord server. If you wanted to pop an image in there, I will see it, and later I'll be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Which is like what I just said, but like, you'll know that I saw it, because right now I'm just saying it, because like, you said it was cool, and I'm just taking your word for it, you know? Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I am someone who watches JJK. I'm a little behind though. I think I'm a few episodes behind. Because me and my brother watched the dub, the English dub. Because we're lame like that. We're lame like that, you know? So. And I don't think we watched it last week. It's like the whole Breath of the Wild. It was Easter on Sunday, right? Me and my brother made the stupid decision to try to download a game on Easter. Now, then again, I don't think it was actually just like Easter Switch traffic. I think part of it was like our internet was real bad, because as soon as my dad restarted the router, it went from saying like 3 hours to 10 minutes. And I think that's a significant change in numbers, okay? But yeah. No, just saying, do not try to download a Switch game on Christmas. I mean, you can, it's just gonna take like 5 hours. I'm still the goat of the verse, though, trust. I mean, heck yeah. But yeah. What was I saying before I got interrupted by whatever it was I was interrupted by? Brain, where'd you go? Come back. Fern, brain, come back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa! Okay, I think I'm back. Took me a long time to I don't know how to talk. His build is in JJK is so hard to replicate in any gacha game. Yeah, no, that's true. Forrest and Carter probably would shake hands. They date at some stage. I heard canon it. I heard canon it now. I headcanon it now. Oh, not heard canon. That makes more sense. I headcanon it now. So I headcanon it too. I've adopted your headcanon, okay? It's been adopted. Here's another thing, chat. Because the series isn't out yet, if you make a headcanon or a theory, I might just adopt it into canon. You never know. I'm just saying. Like, you guys, I've given you so much power and nobody is utilizing it to its full potential. Because you could give me a headcanon and I could like it so much that it's canon, like, in episode 1. Like, from the get-go. From the beginning. You never, like, you just never know. You never do. Frankly. You might have an idea that's so good, I'm like, why didn't I think of that? And then I steal your idea, like, low-key. Except, like, you know, affectionately. I had Ken for Luna gonna dates making brackets? 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 I assume you mean bracelets, but I could be wrong. At a picnic. That's adorable. I love it. I do. Going on dates to make bracelets during a picnic. There you go. There you go. You got it eventually. Normally I can tell what you're saying. I just like making fun of you. Teehee. So does that frickin' chat box apparently. It just deleted you again. I don't know why it does that. Okay, wow. Okay, Fern. You know me. I'm an affectionate bullier. That's my thing. I'm an affectionate bullier. It's genuinely a problem I have. Like, full transparency again. It's like, I don't know. I am so bad at being directionally affectionate with people. Like, it's so bad. I can't do it. It's too scary. So instead, I'd be mean to people. Instead, I'd be mean to people. Affectionately. And I just really hope that they understand that it's affectionate, you know? Too scared to tell my bestie, you know, I love you. So I'd just be like, I hate you. Obviously, jokingly. And that's how I say I love you, because it's less scary. You know? It's less scary. Same here, but I throw out I love you to my best friend. Sometimes. I need to do it more. It depends on the person. If people say I love you to me enough, I'll say it back. 'Cause then at that point, it's like it's normal and not scary, you know. Like me and my brother back and forth. I love you all the time. Because that's just always been normal for our relationship. And I feel like with all my siblings, we said I love you to each other a lot when we were younger, but we grew out of it. For some reason, me and my youngest brother, we just haven't stopped. We're just still doing it. Probably be doing it until one of us up and dies. Like, it's so peak. Like, no complaints whatsoever. All happiness, all joy. Hello, Commander. Welcome. Excuse me. But yeah, no, it's a real problem I have. I'm bad at being directly affectionate with people, so I would just be mean to them instead. Just T, you're so mean to me. I don't like you, T. That's how I show affection. There's something wrong with me. There's something very wrong with me. I find you funny that you're stealing my headcanon that you're probably gonna forget. I mean, I forget my own ideas, so don't take it personally. Who are you calling Fern-chan? I'm very confused. Excuse me, sir? I just got here. I didn't type in here for an hour and 22 minutes. You just got here. What's going on, man? It won't. It's just funny because I know you will forget. Yeah, I will. I'm a forgetful guy, especially when it comes to things I talk about on stream. If you guys think I remember what I said 5 minutes ago, you're wrong. I don't. I don't. Because I'm not thinking about what I'm going to say. I just say the first words that come up in my brain. And I really hope that my censorship gets to them if they're bad. But sometimes it don't. I've said some things on stream. Looking back, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have said that on stream. But like, it's fine. That's the thing about watching a streamer. Sometimes you gotta be like, well, they might have edited that out. Like, you never know. But like, obviously you should like not excuse problematic behavior. I'm not saying that, but like, I've said stuff and gone, I could have said that differently. Whoops. And normally I say that in the moment, but sometimes I don't even know. I mean, I used to openly support AI on this channel, so obviously, I'm not a saint. I'm now openly against AI, if it makes you feel any better. I switched sides. I wouldn't say openly support AI, because I was, like, against, like, some forms of it. I didn't fully understand it. That was most of my problem. I was like, I'm fine if you make AI art as long as you say it's AI art. Like, no. Just don't make it at all. Just straight up don't do it. Don't touch it. Don't touch the generate button. Just don't. Just go live your life. Do something else. I don't know, draw a stick figure. Whatever. Photoshop. Like, there's so many things. Make it in Gacha. That's what I did. That's how I got here. I can't draw it. I wanted to make my character, so I made him in Gacha. And I was like, hey, this is kind of cool. And 4 years later, hi, my name's FernTheInkling. I'm a VTuber and Gacha content creator or whatever I am. In case I don't remember, what's your full model look like? Well, it looks like the rest of me. It's like me if I was the rest of. Hi. I was gonna wave, but you can't see me wave, so. Hi. Why do you have legs? Why the heck wouldn't I have legs? I have legs. 'Cause legs. What do you got against legs? I finally have lunch? Man, you be tweaking me out with that time zone sometimes, I just paint. Holy cow. I'm gonna get ready for bed in like an hour. They're weird shaped? Are you body shaming me? Are you body shaming me on my own stream? I can't believe this. I can't believe this. No, all legs are weird. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. You're not body shaming me then. You're just body shaming everyone, which is like, at that point, you're body shaming no one. Because if you body shame everyone, you body shame no one, technically. Because, like, A new 3D Mario game won't release until 2027 because of Grand Theft Auto 6 coming November. They might announce a new 3D Mario game teaser trailer this June. Maybe I'm the stupidest person that's ever lived, but what does GTA have to do with the Mario 3D games? Is there a correlation I'm missing? Because those seem to have zero correlation to me, but that could just be because I'm stupid, which I am. So, two different companies. Yeah, exactly. I'm a little confused. Not gonna lie. I'm a little confused. New 3D Mario game would be peak though. Would be peak. Never played a 3D Mario game I didn't like. I think. I mean, Mario Galaxy was peak. Probably the first one I played. I mean, unless Mario Kart counts, which, I mean, I wouldn't consider that what that's explaining. Mario Odyssey was peak. Mario 3D World was peak. Or Kitty Cat Mario, as me and my siblings called it when we were kids. I'm sad we stopped calling it Kitty Cat Mario. I should start calling it Kitty Cat Mario again. It should be called that. That should be its, like, fan name. Kitty Cat Mario. Hello, Renzi. Welcome, welcome. So peak. Now me and my siblings just call each other furries when we get the cat suit. But back in the day, it's a different world. I didn't know what a furry was, which is probably more sad than happy, because furries are peak. Haven't watched you in a while? Yeah, how you been? I haven't seen you in a bit. Doing good, I hope? New 3D Mario game will be open world? Where are you getting this information from? Like, are you just saying things, or like, source? I'm a little bit confused, I can't lie. Doing good? That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing alright myself. I've had better times. Been a bit rough couple of months for me, but you know. It happens. Specifically this time of year for some reason. I'm telling you. Late February, early March, something bad happens to me. And sometimes something bad happens to me is just me being really sad for no reason. But something bad consistently happens to me then. I don't know why. I'm confused why. I wonder why. But it's my bad season. Vocaloid's just been my interest recently. I love Vocaloid, bro. Oh, sorry, my mouth's tweaking out. I was scratching my nose. I actually made a Miku design in Gacha Life 2 finally, and Teto obviously, because obviously I'm basic and those are those are the ones, you know. I'm yet to make it a video with any of them. I need to make more of them than just Miku and Teto. But right now I only have Miku and Teto. Wait, let me actually get a picture. I sent it on my community tab, but I'll still show you here, because why not? Just gotta do that, and... Oh! There we go. There we go. Ta-da! See? Aren't they beautiful? They're pretty cool, eh? Ah, my mouth's beginning again. I've started making Miku like multiple times, and then I just gave up for whatever reason. But yeah. They look so cute, thank you! They have like multiple hairs that look like Miku hairs, but I just ended up giving her normal hair and normal pigtails because I felt like it gave her hair more volume than the ones they had, even though they had like the accessories that looked like Miku's actual hair accessories. Like, I'll live with the little, cat ear thingies turned pink and put behind her head, you know? Just chillin'. And they also had Teto hair, which obviously I used. Miku is peak. Hatsune Miku is peak. Like I said, I have her on my wall. I have Sakura? I think that's how you say Sakura. Sakura Miku. I picture Sakura Miku on my wall. I got it at Sonic Expo. Along with my picture of Sonic and Shadow and my picture of Rouge. They had a really cute Amy one, and I'm so sad because the artist did they were doing the big prints, their big prints were buy 2 get 1 free. So I bought 2 and got 1 free, obviously, and it cost me $80, but you know. And I got the Sonic and Shadow one, and I got the Rouge one, and I got the Miku one. And the Amy one was sold out, and I honestly I would have loved to get the Amy one. And it was in stock the next day. So if I had just waited until the next day, I could have got the Amy one. But like by the next day I'd already spent like all my budget, you know? So, you know, that's fine though. I you know, I'm happy with the ones I got, but like the Amy one was peak. I got a little Amy picture. That's on my nightstand. I got a little Amy picture. So yeah. Amy one would have been peak. Dude, just Shadow and Amy ones get sold out so fast, just saying. They do. They do. It's just how it be. And one of my shadow print is Shadow K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm like that. It's so peak though. Wait, let me see if I can actually find... I know that I actually recognized that artist because I'd seen them on TikTok. Let me see if I can show you the shadow I have the print of. Hold on, let me mute my desktop audio real quick. Search. There we go. Oh no. What? Did I spell it wrong? Let me search something else. It's gotta be in here somewhere, bro. It's gotta be in here. No. Bro. Well, I can't find it quickly enough to be confident because I'm streaming right now, so, well, so much for that. I was seeing if I could find it quickly, but I couldn't. I could find it if I searched long enough, but, like, that's boring, you know? Just trust me, it's cool. Hello, Snowflake! I'm sorry you're feeling sick today. I hope you get better. Make sure to get lots of rest and, you know, all the things that you're supposed to do when you're sick. By the way, I'm a huge fan of the Kagami twins. I mean, peak. You know, who knows Ego Renegade Boy? Because that's admittedly one of their songs I know. But it's peak. I love it so much. It's so peak. And it was so funny. I was having a weekend where I was like, feeling oddly manly all of a sudden. Oh no, you know, all the things. Oh, hello, the gender dysphoria I haven't felt in like a year. What's up? Why are you here? Ego Renegade Boy comes out and I'm like, oh, I see. I was mentally preparing for peak. Because it's a lot more peak when I'm feeling manly. Oh my god. How did we go from Super Mario to Tendo and Miku? What did I miss? Average conversation with me, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, bro, you okay? That's not good. It seems like a normal conversation to me, not gonna lie. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a normal conversation to me. Like, why wouldn't we be going from Sonic to Vocaloid? That makes sense to me. Like, those seem like... I mean, they're not similar, but they're like... Oh my god! Why did that genuinely scare me? The worst part is I was looking at chat and I knew it was coming. And it still scared me. I think I have my computer volume up too loud, because that's the second time I got jump scared by a vine boom. I turned it down, so hopefully next time there's a vine boom I won't get scared. I'm neurodivergent, so I often have conversations with another. Yes, exactly. I have ADHD, bro. ADHD conversations are on another level, because we just be like going back and forth. I need to talk to people who don't think it's rude when I interrupt them. If I interrupt you, it's normally because I think what you're saying is interesting and I want to add what I want to say before like, I don't want to wait, you know? I want to add it now. You know? Before the conversation moves on, I gotta say my piece, you know? I gotta interrupt. I'm gonna say my thing, and then you keep going, right? Or you don't. It depends on whether you want to keep going or not, you know? So, like, that's how it goes for me. I'd be interrupting people all the time, and hopefully they don't find it annoying, because if they did, I'd try to stop, but, like, it's either I won't shut up or I won't talk. That's the thing. That's my problem. That's why I'm so bad at conversations. I either carry the conversation and I don't let the other person talk as much as I feel like I should, because I just keep ranting about, you know, whatever I'm thinking about, and just, you know, I don't even care if they respond or not at that point. Like, I'm just gonna keep saying my words, and they can listen, and if they want to say something, they're gonna have to fight for it. Or, I just sit there and I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. I'm so... I can't be in between. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so incredibly bad. I just can't be interesting when I'm masking is my problem. I'm just the most uninteresting person ever. And I hate it so bad. Because it's like, it's not a conscious choice I make. Like, it's hard. If I don't feel comfortable, it's simply how I act. Like, I have very little control about that. So, it's sad. Like, I think the lead teacher of my class is the coolest person ever. And she's got ADHD, and she's yapping all the time, and I'm just here like, Like, I don't care. I do care. I listen to what she says. I remember a lot of it. But I just, I don't know how to reply. But no, genuinely, she's the coolest person ever, bro. Like, I can't lie. She's pretty cool. If I'm trying to make a point, I get upset, but if it's a conversation we both like, then it's fine. I mean, yeah, sometimes I'd be annoyed if I'm interrupted, but normally I'm chilling. Does everyone here have ADHD? Wait, hold on, let's start a chat poll. On YouTube, sorry, Twitch. I don't think I can make a poll on Twitch. YouTube, we're gonna start a chat poll. Okay, start poll. Do you have ADHD and or autism? I'll throw that one on. 'Cause why not? I wanna get screened for autism, like, genuinely. But I looked up how much it costs, and it's freaking expensive. Like, I'm not spending $1,000 on that crap. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to know that badly. There we go. There we go. Start poll. So we'll let that poll be going. What if I have both? I mean, that's on the poll, don't worry. There's 4 options. We got 50% right now, both or neither. Interesting. My foot fell asleep. Oh my god. Huh. Ba ba ba. I feel it masking when I try it alone, maybe, yeah, but with my friends, I don't really mask. So most of my friends also neurodivergent. Yeah, no, that's the thing. When I'm out in public with Ray, I'm not masking. Like, I'm being obnoxious and annoying and all the things. Like, I don't care if I'm with Ray. If I'm out by myself, completely other person. Like, whether Ray's there or not, it changes my entire personality. Like, how I interact with strangers, even. You know? Because, like, if I'm alone, I'll, like, you know, they'll come talk to me and I'll, like, try to reply in, like, a normal person, etc. way. If Ray's there, I'll just hide behind them like a child and be like, yeah, and then blah, 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 if I want to. But if I don't want to, I just won't. Not in a rude way, but I'm not surprised you're neurodivergent. You give out those vibes. You know, bro. I'm not either. Yeah, no. The vibes, you know? The vibes. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I feel like we have a superpower. It's the neurodivergent us people. The neurodivergent us people. Yes, the neurodivergent us people. Us people of neurodivergence. We have a superpower. We can often tell. We can often tell, you know, if other people are also here. We can tell, exactly. I always say, if I get along suspiciously well with somebody, they were either homeschooled or they're neurodivergent. Because, dude, so often, because I was homeschooled, right? And being homeschooled, even if you're neurotypical, will make you socially inept in a lot of ways, just simply because you didn't, like, you weren't around a lot of, as many people your age and stuff as a kid. Or whatever. Whenever I get along suspiciously well with somebody, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was homeschooled, they're like, I was homeschooled too, and I'm like, oh, no way! No wonder I like you! Like, that makes, yeah, we're clicking, yeah. Either way, that or they're like, yeah, no, I have ADHD too. I'm like, yeah, bro, no wonder I like you so much. That makes so much sense. My nose is so itchy. I feel if I like somebody, they're probably not normal, but they could be. You know, it's not to say I don't like neurotypical people. Like, as a people group, they're chill. I just don't get along with them as well most of the time. It's got nothing to do with, like, my personal feelings about them. It's simply, obviously I'm going, the more somebody's like me, the more I like them. That's my problem. That's what I've come to realize. My type in people in general, romantically, not romantically, it's just me. The closer they are to me, the more I like them. Like, that's just how it works. I'm just out in the world looking for other me's. It's like, oh yeah, no, you should go out and meet people with different perspectives. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. Although that person looks suspiciously like me and acts suspiciously like me, so therefore, that's the person I want to be besties with. You know what I'm saying? Do you get friend crushes where you want to be friends with someone so badly? Yes, I do. And that's one of the reasons sometimes I genuinely have such a hard time telling the difference between, like, a platonic and romantic attraction. And it's not because I'm a romantic. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I might be. I'm pretty sure I'm not, though. I'm pretty sure that it's just because, like, I experience desire for people strongly in a platonic way. That, like, it's just, like, it's the same. Sometimes it's worse. And I don't... It's why it's hard to tell the difference. Like... be like, oh, well, you know, if you're smiling when they text you and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, not necessarily. I could just really like them in a friend way. I don't know. I don't know how to tell sometimes, man. It's tough. I mean, to notice the difference between the two is my romantic feelings are way stronger. That's fair. I try my hardest. I am convinced I do experience both. It's just which one? Oh, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know. It's a real problem. In retrospect, I can normally tell. Like, looking back, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I definitely had a crush on that person I thought I just wanted to be friends with, or vice versa. In retrospect, I look back and I'm like, oh yeah, no, it makes sense now. But like at the time, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I hate when people are like, why are you smiling when you're texting like you're dating someone? It's so annoying. Why can't I just be happy looking at your phone without the need of dating? No, exactly. Maybe I'm just looking at pictures of Sonic the Hedgehog. He's the hit of dopamine that I need consistently throughout the day, or I'll just like be sad. Like, I look at an image of Sonic the Hedgehog and suddenly everything's okay. Suddenly the sky is a little bluer and the birds sing a little more birdly. Don't know what I was going for there. Like, suddenly everything's a little okay. Suddenly there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And it's all because Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, and like fictional characters too. Consider my obsession with Sonic the Hedgehog. Not romantic at all, by the way. But people keep making fun of me. People being my brother, specifically. One of them more than the other. Because the other, I think, understands me more. At least in this vein of thinking. Always accusing me of having a crush on Sonic. I don't have a crush on Sonic. I don't have romantic feelings for Sonic the Hedgehog. I just think he's the coolest person that's ever lived, even though he is fictional and thus hasn't lived. I just think he's the coolest person ever. You know? Like, he's just peak. The way I think about it is Sonic is not my favorite character because I'm Sonic. You know? Sonic is my, like, you know, like, a lot of times when I really like a character, I'll be like, oh no, I'm literally Charlie Morningstar. No, I'm not literally Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm literally Tails. And thus, I really like Sonic. Because that's how it works. He's my hero. He's my inspiration. He's the guy that makes me feel like I can do things, you know? I will believe in myself. I wanna fly high and reach the highest. I wanna have it. You get it though, right? That's what I'm saying, you know? That's this perspective you gotta be thinking from. You gotta be thinking from the perspective. But so if I'm talking to you, I'm like, oh my god, I really like this character, like they're so cute and blah blah blah. I could have a crush on them and I also could not. There's no way of knowing. Because I could. I've got a crush on plenty of fictional characters. And I've got plenty of fictional characters I really like that I don't have a crush on. How do you tell the difference? You just hope that at some point I say something romantic about them. Because that'll tell you. Otherwise, there's no way of knowing. Maybe someone just told me good news. Like, I could be smiling at good news. Exactly, bro. Let's look up Misi? I don't know how to say that. From Alien Stage when you can, by the way. I find her hot. Got you, bro. Ow! Ow! I like... It's not really a finger gun. It's kind of a finger. I just finger gunned at you. And then when I put my hand down, I hit my hand on the desk. Yeah, I'm okay. It's like, I got you, bro. And then I hit my hand on the desk. But yeah. What was I saying? Before I hit my hand. I want to watch Alien Stage at some point. That's on my list of things I want to watch. But I haven't. Someday I will. That would hurt. Yep, it's okay though. I'm chilling now. I'm gonna drink some water though. I'm kind of thirsty. It's one of those things. It's like, oh yeah, no, I'm sure I would really like that. I have to be in a certain mentalness to sit down and watch something new. And most of the time, I'm not in it. Like that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like the people don't understand. I don't like new things. I do, but I don't. You know? Like, why watch new show when I could watch show I've seen a million times? You know? That's how it be. I don't watch new shows, guys. I watch the shows from my childhood again. And part of my problem with shows is I don't watch shows on my own. Normally. Sometimes I will. I watched Big Hero 6 the series on my own, just randomly. I decided I wanted to watch it, and I did. It was peak. I love it so much. It introduced me to one of my favorite ships of all time, being Felony Carl and Glovey, etc. But, and then like, when I was really into Sonic Speed Simulator, I'd started watching Sonic. I watched Sonic X by myself. Wait, I got lost. I watched Sonic X by myself. But anyway, when I was into Sonic Speed Simulator, I was watching Star Trek, not Sonic. I was watching Star Trek. But then, when I lost interest in Sonic Speed Simulator, because I basically beat the game, and I don't have anything to do unless there's a new event, which is just kind of grindy and boring. I mean, there's still some stuff I haven't gotten, but it's like, I didn't get it because it's like really hard to get, and I'm just kind of like, what's the point? But anyway, basically, yeah, that's what me and my ex did all the time. We'd watch TV together. That was like what we'd normally spend our time doing is cuddling in bed watching TV. And it was a love language for me, right? Because I was sharing with him like all of my childhood shows and like stuff I really liked, you know, and all that fun stuff. And like sometimes we watch things for the first time. Like I watched Sonic Boom for the first time with him. He showed me the Owl House, all this other stuff. And now I don't got nobody to watch TV with because we broke up. So, like, I don't watch TV anymore. We'd been watching Spider-Man. We'd been watching the Spider-Man movies. We watched Tobey Maguire movies, we watched the Andrew Garfield movies, which that's the first time I ever watched the Andrew Garfield movies, because my siblings watched them without me. And we watched the Tom Holland ones. And I think after that we were gonna watch the Spider-Verse movies, but you know, we broke up. So I laugh. Wow, I laughed at the end of that. Oh, that's so funny. Have you ever played Undertale before? Oh, have I? Oh yes, we've streamed it. We've streamed it before. I finished the pacifist route, and I'm stuck at the Sans fight and the genocide route, and I'm scared to start playing it again because I haven't touched it in too long, and I'm gonna be even worse at the Sans fight than I was the first time I fought him, because at least the first time I fought him, I'd recently beat Undyne. Like, I just haven't played the game at all in too long. I need to, like, get on and practice, and then, like, and then do it. Because I do want to beat the genocide route. Because I want to play Deltarune, but I don't want to play Deltarune until I finish Undertale. So I have to finish Undertale. But oh, Sans! Oh, Sans! Why are you like this, Sans? Why does everybody love you? I don't! I just want to move on, bro. I just want to... I don't want to be here anymore. But, yeah. Because my brother's friend bought him Undertale, and, like, we share Steam libraries, so, like, you know, not Undertale, freaking Deltarune. I can't talk, apparently. My brother's friend bought him Deltarune, so I have Deltarune, I can't play it until I finish Undertale, because mentally I just can't do it, you know? Like, I can physically do it, but, like, I don't want to. You will be forced to see the peakness of Alien Stage. One of these days, man. One of these days. Not really a huge fan of Spider-Man, but my cousin is. Oh, okay. I did make Sans and got you Nebula. Nice. You got Papyrus. I love Papyrus. Papyrus is my favorite character, if you can't tell. He's so me-coded. He's so me. Like, that's me. I don't know who Papyrus is. That's me. That's me, okay? It's just me. He's so me, man. Like, I don't even know what else to say at that point. Like, he's just straight up, it's me. It's just me. I am him. He is me. All the things. I defeated Sans like 319 times for no reason. I just did it for the love of the game. You just did it for the love of the game? How do you beat him? I can't do... Dude, it took me weeks to beat Undyne. How do you beat Sans? I don't... How do you do that? Like, I genuinely... Wait, what? You people are insane to me. I don't understand. I don't understand how you do that. I don't get it at all. One day I'll face Sans again. And one day I'll be victorious. And it might be a year after I face Sans again. But I'm not gonna let myself die until I've beat Sans and Undertale, okay? Just so you know. I memorize his attacks down to the core. I've been an Undertale fan for like 2 years now. I mean, that'll do it, I guess. Oh, my nose is itchy. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, chat. You know my plan. Oh, wait, actually, new viewers. I'm gonna let you in on a secret, okay? I have this plan. And I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna get more subs than Mr. Beast. You can't see me doing scheming evil hands right now, so just assume I am, okay? Simply, I won't die. I will never quit YouTube, because I will never die. I will continue to live, forever, and I will be a YouTuber until YouTube stops being a thing. And by living for a long time, and making content throughout the stretches of time, I will inevitably gain a lot of subscribers. Because that's how it works. And, inevitably, I will surpass Mr. Beast in sub count. Just by virtue of being a YouTuber for a really long time. And here's the thing. If I don't die until I beat Sans, that means that if I never beat Sans, I'll never die. It's the secret to immortality. I won't die. I've made many gambles like this, so you don't have to worry about if I beat Sans. If Season 3 of Glitch Text never comes out, then I will never die. Because I refuse to die until Season 3 of Glitch Text comes out. So, unless they come out with Season 3 of Glitch Text, I'm gonna still be alive. And if they do come out with Season 3 of Glitch Text, I'll be so happy that I might be okay that I'll die eventually. You know? I've completed 2 no-heal runs on Sans. Dude. Come and inhabit my body for a stream and beat Sans for me, please. Bro's gonna try to achieve immortality, but burnout will catch up to you eventually. I'll just take a break, you know? As one does when they get burnout. I take a break, I come back. Because if I'm immortal, I have all the time in the world. I mean, technically the mortality of YouTube is what I have to worry about, but, you know, I take a few weeks off, maybe a few months off, and I come back. Because I've got plenty of time, so I don't have to worry about it. And if I get tired of the type of content I make, I can start making other content under the same channel. Because it's not about being a good YouTuber, it's just about being a YouTuber that people see. And thus, eventually, I will surpass Mr. Beast. I'm not saying that I'll surpass everybody, because at some point someone might beat Mr. Beast's record. I don't care about that. I only need to surpass Mr. Beast. So, when he falls off, eventually, due to quitting or old age or people finally realizing he's not that great, I I will be on top. I will be victorious. I will rise the ranks of YouTube. And I might not be the most famous YouTuber out there, but I'll be the person who's been the YouTuber for the longest, just by virtue of being literally immortal. I will outlive all your favorite nostalgia creators and become the ultimate nostalgia creator, because I will never die. I will always be there for the rest of YouTube, because eventually YouTube will die. But I won't, because I'm immortal. You understand? That's the plot. That's the plan, I mean, not the plot. That's the idea. That's the scheme. That's the scheme. It is my life's goal to achieve immortality. And one day, you guys will be like, wow, I thought he was joking about that immortality thing. I didn't think that was serious. And I'm gonna be like, ow, I was serious, bro. For a little tip for your script, make a goal of how many pages you want. I mean, I already have like how many pages I want. I'm just down to editing it now. Like, I have the first draft down. I don't know what to do with the first draft. I'm like, where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Hang to promises. Fighting off tough ignite. Taking a break is important. That's very true. My ADHD makes me change my profile picture every like 1 hour. That's relatable, bro. That's why it's so crazy that I've been Sonic for this long. Cause I used to, like I said earlier, I used to change what character was in my profile picture like monthly. It's been Sonic for a year now. And I changed what picture of Sonic it is, obviously. But, like, it's been Sonic. Not even a different Sonic character. Just Sonic. So peak. I'm earning money to go to Miku Expo. Man, I want to go to Miku Expo. That'd be so cool. Bam, 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 bam. Sans attacks are fair and telegraphed. I think Undying is harder than Sans the Skeleton. I don't know. I forget how long I fought Sans for, but he felt harder to me. And that's not to say that Undying was easy, because oh boy, was she not easy. I want to mention something about something my OC was in, but I don't know if I can. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know if you can? Oh wow, I forgot about the poll. Dude, 20% ADHD, 20% autism, 20% both, 40% neither. So if it's 40% neither, that means the majority of you have either ADHD, autism, or both. 60% of you guys. 68% of you guys have ADHD, autism, or both. Just so you know. These are the YouTube statistics I care about. Oh wait, guys, do you want to hear? Oh, hi Pacific Dev, you are back. Do you want to hear my gender statistics? Because low-key I forgot what they are. I think they become like very strongly male recently for some reason. Because for a while they were mostly dude women. Let me see here. I'm gonna look at my analytics. Do you want to hear it? I did ask and I didn't wait for an answer. I just went ahead and started looking. So I don't have any analytics for Twitch. Because I don't have enough people for there to be analytics. Let's see here. Where is that again? Trends? Not trends. Audience. Oh, get all this AI out of my creator studio. This is so gross. Oh, guys, I get to do the YouTuber thing. Are you ready for me to do the YouTuber things? So guys, did you know that 56.6% of my viewers are not subscribed? You guys should really hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. It's free and it helps me a lot. No, it's actually a good thing for your percentage of not subscribed people to be higher than subscribed, because when my channel was new, it was very high. Most of my views were from subscribers. Who texted me? Oh, okay. Most of my views were from subscribers, and what that tells you is you're not reaching new people. You are not reaching new people. The people that are watching you are already there. And it's nice to have returning viewers. I'm not going to say that's a bad thing. I value returning viewers a lot, but you're not going to grow off of returning viewers. And eventually when the returning viewers stop returning, you're just not going to have anybody anymore. Because, you know, returning viewers, they won't be here forever. I've had quite a few that have disappeared and never came back, and it's sad because I do remember them, but they're in my heart. I hear this line a lot from YouTubers that I watch. Yeah? Oh, okay. Okay, I need to show you this because it's really funny. This could not have been a better number. Well, I just want to make sure there's no sensitive info on here. Yeah, no, that's fine. I just want to make sure I can actually show you this, because it's so peak. Are you ready? Guys, look at my percent of female. Look at my percent of females. 67% of female. 6'7". 6'7". Oh my goodness. I swear it's 6'7". Yeah, there you go, chat. You guys are 67.8% female, 19% male, 13.2% user specified. 13.2? Oh, that's such a big number. Hi, other user specified genders. What's up? I love you guys. You're not my favorite child because that'd be mean. Dude, that's actually a really high user specified percent. I feel like it was a lot lower not long ago. Oh. There you go. Look, most of you guys be using the mobile phone. That's kind of crazy. People be watching me on the TV, though. 10.9% of people are watching me on the TV. That's huge to me. That's huge. Not just because TVs are huge. But I'm on the TV. People are watching me on the TV. I'm on the TV. I'm on TV. Look, Mom, I'm on TV. Oh my goodness. I'm not that brain rotted, okay? I started making 6'7" jokes because all the kids in my class were making 6'7" jokes. And I started saying it ironically, and it's not even ironic at this point. Like, it just happens. But I moved to the toddlers, and the toddlers don't make 6'7" jokes because they're toddlers. Apparently 6'7" starts hitting at like 4 or 5. At 2 it just doesn't hit. It just doesn't hit yet. But that's not to say that toddlers don't have a strange sense of humor. I'll never forget this one time. So outside we have this shelf that we put bins of toys in, like little blue bins of toys. And there was the blue bin on the shelf. And one of the kids kept pulling it out, looking inside, laughing, putting it back, and then taking it out, looking inside and laughing. At some point, a few kids came over and joined her. And I, being the curious person I am, I kind of walked up to see what she was laughing at. There was nothing. There was nothing in that bin. She was laughing at nothing. She was just pulling it out, laughing, and putting it back. And that's a toddler sense of humor for you. Everything is funny to them. Everything's funny to them, bro. It's really, to have as much whimsy as a toddler, man. I wish I could. I wish I could. I'm a little too intelligent. I'm a little too, oh wow, a rock. I should put that in my mouth. Like I can't, I'm not there. I'm way past there. I'm a little too smart for that, you know? I'm a little too smart to have that much whimsy, but I wish I did. It would be great. Not gonna lie, you could be autistic also. Who, me? Possibly. Like I said, I've been wondering that about myself. But if screening is $1,000, I guess I'll never know, because I'm not spending $1,000 on an autism screening. Like, hello? There's got to be a cheaper way to get diagnosed with autism. It did not cost that much to get my ADHD diagnosis, I'm sure. I didn't actually pay for my psychiatrist appointment, so I don't know how much it was. But I went to the psychiatrist, and he asked me some questions, and I answered them. And he's like, oh, okay, you have ADHD. And it was like, my entire family has ADHD, you know? Like, it's not surprising. Like, my parents both have ADHD. Like, nobody's surprised. Like, it's been a known thing since we were all kids, I assume. Like, it's been a known thing. And, like, at least one, if not two, if not both of my brothers had already been diagnosed with ADHD. So, like, you know, I knew I had it already. You know, it wasn't like the shocking revelation of, oh, I have ADHD, what? It's like, no, I knew that. I just went to the psychiatrist so I could get some meds. Honestly, I kind of miss those meds. They were weird, because, like, okay, the first ones I got sucked, but the second ones I got, I don't know what they were called. They were peak, okay? They were peak. They made me lock the heck in on the wrong things. It was great. Because I was in college at the time, and I had a problem with falling asleep in my 8 a.m. classes. I took these meds. I did not have that problem anymore. I was awake. I was locked in. I made so many YouTube videos. I did so much good streams at that point. I think that was like the peak of one of the multiple peaks of my channel. Like, one of the biggest peaks of my channel of all time was when I was on my ADHD meds. They didn't make me do my homework. They just made me make YouTube videos. And maybe I just need to get my meds back so that I can maybe to lock in on Fantastic Friends, I just need to go take my meds. I need to go back to the psychiatrist and be like, yo, I want my meds, actually. I know I want my meds. I take my meds. And then I make Fantastic Friends. It's like, I don't know. The meds, they made me hyper, which is kind of weird because you'd think that's like the opposite of what ADHD meds do, but they made me hyper. And they made me, like, want to do stuff, you know? I didn't want to sit in my bed and rot all day, which is what I normally did. I wanted to do stuff, so I made YouTube videos. Because I didn't want to do my homework, because who wants to do that? I'm kind of thirsty. I'm gonna have some water. But yeah, I don't know. I ran out of the meds and I was just like not that interested in getting more because I was like, I'm fine unmedicated. Like, I don't need to be medicated. For me, it's a luxury because I'm fine without them. And like, it's weird to take meds that mess with your brain, you know? It's just weird. Like, even if you like them, it's still just kind of weird to me. Because, like, I know my brain. I know how my brain works. And then suddenly my brain works slightly differently. And I'm like, oh, what's going on? What is this? I know how to deal with my ADHD, right? I don't want to go to bed. I'm like, okay, what's my current hyperfixation? Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to search Sonic Lofi. And I'm going to find a long Sonic Lofi playlist. And I'm going to cuddle up in bed with my Sonic plush. And I'm going to go right to sleep. You know? Like, it works. It works. I just... If I can associate something with something I like, or like you just have to make it fun, you know? It's like gaslighting a child. I say this as someone who gaslights children. AKA a caregiver. So like I just have to gaslight myself, right? Just be like, oh, you know, if you do this, then you do this. Like, I motivated myself to study by making my notes look cute. It works. It works. Okay? It works. Trust. Best study method? Just relate it somehow. And then boom. At some point in my life, I had like kind of a hyperfixation on like a particular aesthetic, like you know, light academia, dark academia, that whole bit, and it made me want to study because, you know, that was academic, and academic was cool because that was my thing. That was the vibe I was into. It was sucked because it was summer when I had that hyperfixation. I cannot imagine how useful that would have been during the school year. But as soon as school started, I had already lost interest. Like, no. It would have been so peak. It would have. But unfortunately, I was like, actually, It's almost like the idea is a lot more fun than the reality, you know? Actually, I'm not sure I like this whatsoever, actually. In theory, I love school, but in practice, nah. I say as an assistant teacher, I'm cooked, guys. I'm cooked. Man, you know, I work with toddlers. That happened. I don't know why. If I could pick any age group to work with, it would be freaking college kids, like, low-key. I want to be a professor. But I can't just go be a professor. I have to get a PhD for that crap, and then I have to go back to school. I don't want to go back to school. I don't got the money for that crap. Although, I want to get a PhD so bad, just to be doctor. Like, it would be so peak. Like, my title could be doctor. That would be so peak. Like, it would genuinely be so peak. Dr. FernTheInkling? Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like, it would be so cool. Like, I'd just be like, yeah, I have a PhD. Like, that's a flex, you know? Like, it's a flex. A lot of people go to college because it's really normalized. And, like, arguably it shouldn't be, but, like, it is. A lot of people have a bachelor's degree. Oh, my God. A lot of people have a bachelor's degree. It's not that impressive. But if I had a PhD, that'd be cool. Nice to meet you. I'm Dr. FernTheInkling. Exactly, bro. Exactly. It'd be so peak. It'd be so incredibly peak. Okay, though, I want to get a PhD, but like, I don't want to get the PhD. I just want to have it. I don't want to get it. I just want to have it. Where are you getting the from? I ain't getting the. There is no. That's just FernTheInkling. Well, who's FernTheInkling? Who is this strange creature you speak of? I only know FernTheInkling. You're FernTheInkling. No, I'm FernTheInkling. You wouldn't call him Sonic Hedgehog. I hope. At least you're not playing Undertale fan games outside of Deltarune and Undertale. You had me until outside of Deltarune and Undertale. Your full name is FernTheInkling, legal name. My name's Fern Wilson. My last name is Wilson. Did you know that? Fern, the OC's last name is Wilson. And for some reason that was really funny to my youngest brother. FernTheInkling Wilson. Whatever you do, whatever you need to tell yourself. I need to give my OCs middle names. Half the time I don't even give them last names. But I need to start giving them middle names, because it's just funny lore to have. Okay. It's canon. Forrest's middle name is Kevin. And if you don't understand the Kevin jokes about Forrest, it's because his name was almost Kevin. And thank God I changed it, because he is not a Kevin. He's just simply not... Kevin is just like... It's this particular vibe. Kevin is a type of person. And Forrest is not Kevin. His middle name can be Kevin? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His middle name can be Kevin. He's not Kevin. And I tell you, his name is Forrest because I went to orientation for my college and I met a guy named Forrest and I was like, wait, hold on, you're onto something. And I named Forrest after him. A guy I met one time, by the way, who I didn't care about at all, but like, peak name though, so I stole his name. And I think I spelled it differently than he did, so it works out in the end. Because I spelled his name like the forest, like the thing full of trees. I think the name's actually spelled with 2 R's or something normally. I think it's normally spelled differently when it's a name. I just spelled it like, you know, the thing full of trees. Because that makes sense to, like, it sounds the same. I saw Forrest doing debut on your channel. Yeah, he did do a debut on my channel. I was there watching it. I definitely wasn't role-playing or anything. Headcanon, Forrest's dad and mom were originally going to name him Kevin, but after a while, about halfway before Forrest was born, they decided to change the name because they didn't feel like he would be a Kevin, and after a while they decided on Forrest because it called to them. That's a good headcanon. Because that's just what happened in real life, but instead of me, it's Forrest's dad and mom. I did, so to like overanalyze the heck out of something I made. You may not know this. Hold on, let me find the link to this video. There's a particular video in which I made a joke like this. Can I scroll faster, please? Wait, I have a playlist for OC lore. What am I doing? Hold on, I'm gonna mute my desktop audio quick so you don't get blasted with I'm gonna go from the home page because I have way too many YouTube playlists. I can never find them when I'm looking for them. Okay, I'm gonna mute YouTube. Okay, here it is. I found it. I found the video. I'm gonna do a link. In both. So this video is, you know, I think I just met my dad in 1985 trend, which is, oh man, that's an old trend. It was an old trend when I made the video. We should bring this trend back. I liked it. But anyway, so the plot of this video is Forrest gets teleported back to when his dad was younger, because that's how the trend goes. And his dad assumes his dad assumes that Forrest is his cousin named Kevin. That happens in the video. So, but they could have been naming Forrest after this Kevin. So, you know, it doesn't necessarily rule out Forrest's original name about to be Kevin. Plus, this is not canon by any means. However, it could be. It depends on whether I want to make it canon or not. I haven't heard that trend in so long. I know, right? Dude, there's so many trends I miss so much. That's definitely one of them, man. It's so funny. I'll get nostalgic for trends I hated with a passion. Like, there'll be a trend going on that I just get so annoyed by and I hate with a passion. A year goes by, it comes up on my feed again, either an old video or like a new video with the old trend, and I'm like, oh, I miss this trend. It was peak. Like, no, you don't. You hated it when it was trending, but I'm like, oh, the nostalgia. It's so nostalgic. And blah, 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 blah. It's like, what do you mean, Fern? You didn't like it the first time around. Why are you suddenly like all affectionate about it? Nostalgia does weird things to you, man. Fern Alexander Wilson, Forrest Kevin, Luna Mary, Carter Luke. Fern Alexander Wilson. Kinda peak. I can't lie. Alexander's such a cool sounding name. And you know everyone's just gonna call you Alex. But Alexander's a cool name. My eyeball's itchy. This is unfortunate because I really don't want to scratch my eyeball. These were middle names I headcanon now. Peak middle name headcanons. What about Stella? I noticed Stella is absent from your list of everybody else but Stella. Dude, I'm hot. The fan is off. Why is the fan off? I turned it off because I've been cold recently at night. And by at night, I mean like this time of night, not when I'm trying to sleep. I don't know why. Streaming makes me feel hot. Like, real talk, it does. Sometimes I'll be chilling, I'll sit down, I'll start a stream, and immediately I feel like my body temperature goes up slightly. And I don't understand why. Like, I haven't even done anything yet. Like, if I've been streaming, like, at this point, I can understand why I'd start feeling hot, because I'm like, I'm talking a lot, I'm moving around a lot, right? When I'm just laying in bed watching TikTok, I'm not talking and I'm not moving around a lot. So, you know, it's a difference, isn't it? It's a significant difference. But, like, when I just sat down, like, come on, bro. Stella Rosella? Ooh, I like that one. I low-key read that as Rosalina when I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and that's also peak. Stella Rosalina. Yeah, no. It's Stella and Rosalina are definitely two different people. No, Rosella. Yeah, I know. I said Rosella the first time. I think. I saw Rosalina out the corner of my eye. I like that because it rhymes. Stella Rosella. You said Rosalina. I said Rosalina after I said Rosella. Come on, bro. Lock in. I promise I can read sometimes. Sometimes I wonder if I'm dyslexic. I don't think I am, but sometimes I wonder if I am. We're pretty sure my sister's dyslexic, and my dad. So it's possible. Is there a dyslexia for talking? Because if I have dyslexia, I feel like I have a dyslexia for talking. I probably am dyslexic myself. Valid. I watched TikTok on while on bed and sometimes I fall asleep. Luckily, I've never done that. But, where was I? Oh, yeah. Here's an example. I can only hold 3 things in my head at a time. When people spell words out loud, I can't understand what they're saying. So that thing when you spell words so that kids can't understand what you're saying, I fear it would work on me. Which is really annoying because sometimes, okay, so like my stream disconnected. Hello, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Hi guys. Anyway, as I was saying, I can only hold like 3 things in my head at once. I remember when I was trying to learn ASL, I had a problem with that too. Because in ASL, you spell words more. Like, there's signs for words, but, like, if there's not a sign for a word, or, like, in a situation where I don't know the sign for a word, I at least used to know the entire alphabet. It's been a while since I took ASL, okay? I really don't remember anything I learned. But I couldn't read finger spelling. Like, it was, I just couldn't comprehend it. Like, I knew all of the letters, but I can't remember more than 3 letters or more than 3 numbers. Like, 3 is a specifically chosen number, because that's what number it is. Like, after 3, I'm lost. I can't count to 4. I can only count to 3. I can only hold so much information in my head at one time, and apparently it's 3 things. It's a real problem. Does that have anything to do with dyslexia? Probably not. But it is a thing that happens to me. It might have nothing to do with anything, but it also might. You can't count to 7 million? 7 billion? 7 million. Yeah, 7 million. No, I don't have that kind of patience. I think my record's 400. I think I counted to 400 once. Dude, peak stream idea? I just sit here and I count for 2 hours. Is 17 million? Yeah. I just sit here and count for 2 hours. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And see how high I can count before I get lost. And you guys just have to sit there and listen to me count. And I can't read the chat because I'm counting and it would mess me up. So you just have to sit there and suffer while I count. And you better be there. You better not skip the stream because it's boring. Like, no, you better be there. If I'm gonna suffer, you guys better be watching, okay? You know? You can't say you enjoy watching me suffer if you're not willing to sit there for 2 hours and listen to me count to however high I can get in 2 hours, right? Like, come on. That's simply how a relationship works. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Don't ignore the fact that I definitely do make the rules. I don't make the rules. Can sit here hearing you count. Exactly. You just sit there and you listen to me count. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that crap. That would be so boring. Okay, state the numbers of pi. 3.141596. I don't know what's after 26. I believe that's right, though. 3.141596. I keep saying pi is my favorite number, but I don't know nearly enough digits of pi to be a real nerd. I need to sit down and memorize so many more digits of pi. It's 2653, I think. I mean, it goes on infinitely, so... It's just how many you know, you know? It's just a I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna Google this crap, okay? Digits of pi. Let's see here. 1 million digits of pi. You ready, guys? 3.141592673383279502884197193997151038. I'm bored. There's more. There's definitely more. I'm still scrolling, by the way. Oh no, it just changed the scroller. Oh no. Oh, there's more. Oh yeah, no, it just keeps going. I mean, it did say it was 1 million digits of pi, so... yeah, no, I need to learn the song. I've heard the song, but I don't know the song. I don't know why I'm really attached to the number pi. There's a lot of reasons. I mean, for starters, it's funny because, like, it's called pie, you know, like the thing you eat. It's also, like, the first... I forget what those numbers are called. But, like... there's numbers you'll encounter in math that are always the same. Like pi. Right? I ran into a lot of them in chemistry. But I think pi was the first one like that I discovered. And just... the concept of a number like that is interesting to me. And, like, it goes on infinitely. How does it do that? It just keeps going. And it's not like, you know, 1/3. 1/3 is technically 3... 1/3 is technically 0.3333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333333 and 2/3 is 0.6666666666666666666. You know, you get the idea. But, like, that's the same number, so that's not very exciting. It's not nearly as fun as pi. That's just random numbers, seemingly. You know? And there's a lot of numbers like that I encountered in chemistry and, like, other maths. But I don't know, it's just a fun number to me. And, like, you know, my old Roblox username is RainbowKitten314. I just liked slapping 314 on the end of things when, you know, I was like, oh, your gamer tag's taken. So, like, what you do is you put numbers on it, obviously. I mean, that's... I mean, what else do you do? Come up with a more unique username? Ooh, why would I do that? Why would I just slap some numbers on there? 314, yep. So glad I changed that Roblox username. Mostly because normally when people were trying to talk to me, they called me Rainbow. Because that was the first word of my name, right? This one guy called me Kitten. I had a very visceral reaction to that, to the point where I determined that day that I wanted to change my username, and I did not rest until years, and I mean years later, where I finally had the Robux to do it. Because one guy on Roblox called me Kitten. And it was horrible. And I never wanted it to happen again. How much Robux have you spent on Roblox? I haven't spent any money on Robux. I got all my Robux from freaking Microsoft Rewards. I used to do commissions for Roblox clothes, which apparently I can't do now without the premium subscription, which is sad. I mean, I haven't done that in years, but they're taking all of my clothes off sale because I don't have the premium subscription. I don't know. That just kind of makes me sad. Like, the audacity. I spent 10... I had to spend 10 Robux to post those clothing, and I didn't make 10 Robux off of most of them, so... So... And my ex bought me a Robux gift card one Christmas, and I bought VIP on Dress to Impress because that was my hyperfixation at the time, and proceeded to not be my hyperfixation shortly after I spent all that Robux on VIP. Why would I do that? I don't know. That's always how it is, you know? It was fun being VIP, though. So, I just wish he would have given me that gift card, like, sooner. Like, more early on into the hyperfixation. But, you know. I have so many regrets in the relationship. and one of them is that he didn't give me more Robux. I obviously... I'm just kidding. That's the least of my concerns. Miscalculated. It was 9,878 Robux in total I've spent. How do you know how much you've spent? Like, where are you getting this number? Because I don't know how much I've spent. Dude, people on Roblox are crazy. There was this one time, this one random guy just donated like 1,000 Robux into my Roblox group, which had like hundreds of members, right? Not thousands, hundreds. Hundreds of members. Like a small number for the internet. And maybe even like 100 or 200 members. Oh no, my bedtime timer. I gotta go to bed soon. And he just donated like 1,000 Robux because he was like, you know, I don't need them anymore because I'm not gonna be playing the game much or whatever. So you can have them, random person. What do you mean? It was so much. It might have been 10,000, not 1,000. I don't think it was 10,000 though. I feel like 1,000 would have felt like a lot to me. I was like, what the heck? Just dump it on me, okay? That's crazy. You can click the Robux symbol and go to my transactions and go to past year. Alright, bet. My transactions. Past year. 880. Wait, no, that's incoming. Whoops, my bad. Okay, so apparently I earned in total 987 Robux this year. And in total I spent 967. So I earned 20 more Robux than I spent. Dude. This year I got 880 Robux? No, that's currency purchases. Oh, okay. Oh. No, community payouts is 107. Okay, so I only earned 107 from people buying stuff. That makes a lot more sense. I still don't know where all that came from. I mean, there was a lot of Robux in my group that I just hadn't collected to my account yet, and I think that was probably it. Yeah, I have 46 Robux currently because I'm broke. They're extending the deadline to my 2D clothes being on sale to July 31st instead of March 20th. Means previously posted 2D items were made on sale without requiring active premium 1,000 or 2,200 subscription until July 31st, 2026. Dang, bro. I'm not buying your freaking subscription. I don't care. Get out of here. Freaking Roblox. I swore to myself I'd never give them a penny, and that's why instead of buying Robux, I did commissions and got it from Microsoft Rewards. Roblox is just greedy now. It's always been greedy. Like, I never trusted Roblox. It's kind of peak, but like, you know. And it's not peak because... It's just peak because, like, there's nothing else really like it. You know? Like, there's few other platforms where you can just go and play games made by other people like that. You know? Like, I guess VR chat is a thing, but like, not real. It's not really to that. I don't know. That's a very different vibe than Roblox is. Because Roblox, you know, and you get a lot of dumb games on there that are peak, and you get a lot of actually, like, genuinely cool games on there that are also peak. And you got a lot of greedy games on there. You got a lot of AI slop on Roblox nowadays, which is really sad. Like, get the AI slop out of my Roblox. They made the worst decisions this year and the year before. Roblox really cares about its players now. I'm just saying, I feel like they never have. I don't know. I always hear people with this perspective of like, oh, things are so bad now and they used to be so great. And I'm like, I don't know. Because I feel like the problem's getting worse is just a natural thing that happens when you have a problem. If you have a problem, unless it's solved, by necessity, it's going to get worse. You know? Like, that's just kind of how it works. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. That's simply how life works. And I wasn't...
Hydrate, loser!
Oh, okay. I wasn't on Roblox during the early days, but... by the time I was on it, it was better than it is now, but... you know... anyways, I'm having a great chat with you guys. It's awesome to get to talk to you guys. Sorry I haven't streamed in like a week. I've been like sad maxing, I don't know. Trying to find a non-depressing way to say that. Sad maxing, and I've been sad maxing. But I probably need to go to bed soon. I do have work in the morning. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, one last round. You, came at a bad time, being the end of stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. Actually, before I do anything else, I'm gonna see if there's someone streaming that I want to raid. I keep forgetting to do that. There does not appear to be any of my friends streaming on Twitch. And on YouTube, I can never tell. YouTube used to have the people that were live at the top of my subscriptions, and they don't anymore. So I literally have no way to know who's live. Like, I don't think any of my friends are live. So, yeah, we'll just go ahead and end in that case. Oh well. Well, I tried. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. You guys are all awesome sauce. And I will see you in the next stream. Yay! I literally just muted the desktop audio so I could transfer scenes Hold on. I'll play the YouTube. Just because you redeemed it. Oh, I forgot I had my YouTube audio muted. Oh, that's the wrong one. Even better, you got a unique one. Anyways, bye! Take care! All the things!